students, in today's class what I'm going to teach is trick to find the ortho, para and meta directing groups. Okay, this will be very useful in finding out the electrophilic substitution in benzene ring. What are the electrophilic substitution? So far we read Friedel-Crafts alkylation and acylation reaction. So these are the reagents we use. Okay, and nitration, these are all electrophilic substitution reaction. Okay, for halogenation, any halogenation, bromination or chlorination, so this is the electrophile. So what is electrophile here? In Friedel-Crafts alkylation it is R plus. Okay, if you use methyl chloride it is methyl plus. Okay, it's a carbocation. The plus charge is on the carbon. Okay, so these are the electrophilic substitution, and these kind of questions you will always see in all competitive exam, even in your board exams. Okay, so after listening to this video, please watch without skipping. You can be able to answer it, okay, without any fault. Okay, you will become an expert in it. So before that, what you have to know, in my previous video in which I discussed about the inductive effect, resonance effect and hyperconjugation, I have already discussed the trick to find out. You need not remember the group also. I gave you an excellent trick. So what I will do, I will give the link below this video. If you want, you can watch that. Okay, so these are the minus I effect groups and these are the plus I effect groups. For the minus I effect groups, what I said, what clue I said. So the trick is you have to see the first atom. See the first atom, not only the first atom. See, this is nitrogen. Always keep in mind the electronegativity will increase in this order. Chlorine, bromine, these are the atoms. Often you will see the hydrogen is the least electronegative. So from carbon to here, from left to right in the periodic table, the electronegativity increases. So nitrogen is more electronegative than carbon, oxygen is more electronegative. So all these atoms or halogens are more electronegative than carbon. Okay, so hydrogen is what? Least electronegative than carbon. So this you have to keep in your mind. So the nitrogen is more electronegative than carbon. I told you this starts with the starting atom is carbon, but cyanide it is triple bond N. That means carbon is attached to nitrogen 3 times like that. So this makes the entire unit more electronegative. Okay, so this is more electronegative, and I already told you. So this is also more electronegative sulfur, and in carbonyl this is attached to oxygen twice. Carbonyl is what? C double bond O. Okay, here also this is ketone carbonyl, this is acid carbonyl, acyl carbonyl, amide carbonyl and all your halogens. And this is your oxygen, which is more electronegative. It's your methoxy, your nitrogen. Then benzene and hydrogen are almost, hydrogen is almost neutral. Okay, the trick is what? More electronegative atom, more electronegative group. In fact, I said, in fact, we can call it as atom or group. Okay, if the entire unit is group. So you have to see if it is more electronegative or not. Okay, so here plus I group is what? All alkyl groups, whether it is a long chain alkyl group, whether it is a branched. Okay, so this unit, the tertiary alkyl, secondary alkyl, primary alkyl, so it differs in this order. Okay, it decreases in this order. Then once again here, what makes the alkyl more electropositive than the carbon? See here, the carbon of interest. Here an alkyl group is attached, which makes it donating electrons, which gives the plus I effect, because hydrogen is less electronegative than carbon, so it will give electrons to this carbon. Okay, so from this source your entire methyl group will supply. This is the carbon of interest. Okay, if we are studying about this carbon, if a methyl group, if alkyl group is attached, okay, this is how it gets the electron flow. Okay, so suppose if a carbon is attached to a CH3. Okay, this is what? Fluorine substituted alkyl group. So here what happens is this will give electrons. Still no, fluorine is more electronegative, so it will pull electrons. So it, okay, listen students. So a carbon which is attached to a 3 electronegative groups makes it Okay, more electronegative. So CF3 will come under this category. CF3 is minus I group. Okay. So what is the clue here? What is the trick? All alkyl groups, plain branched plain alkyl group means not substituted with only carbon and hydrogen, not substituted with any other atom. So trick is only alkyl groups, whether it can be tertiary, secondary, primary, a straight chain, a branched chain. Okay, so this is resonance. So what is the trick I told you in the previous video? The trick is unsaturation will be there. Unsaturation. So if nitro group, so it is like this. It is like this unsaturation. Unsaturation means there will be a double bond or a triple bond. So here carbonyl, any carbonyl, okay, acid carbonyl, acyl carbonyl, aldehyde carbonyl, ketone carbonyl, anything. So cyanide, what is the structure of cyanide? C triple bond in unsaturation. So here acid, what is acid structure? Unsaturation is there. So here, okay, unsaturation is there. Okay, so the trick is unsaturation will be there. So that is minus R effect. That group will give you minus R. Okay, plus R. So see, they will be having, they are rich people, they will be having lot of electrons. So in terms, what in our society, if people having money or rich people having electrons or rich people in organic chemistry. Okay, so this is a peculiar case. Halogens will be having 3 lone pairs, but they will not have the tendency to give, but still they come under this category. Okay, do all rich people will donate money? No, they should have the tendency. Okay, so they what is the trick here? The trick is lone pairs of electrons. Okay, so this is the method to find out what type of guy it is, he is. Okay, then one more thing I'm going to tell. So before solving this kind of questions, you have to know another trick. What is that trick? Another important, in fact, a rule. So you have to give importance to resonance. Resonance factor is a dominating factor. Hyperconjugation I have detailedly explained in the previous video. I will give you the link. Please follow that. Inductive effect. So these two effects will overshadow the inductive effect. So you have to give preference in this order. So we will do a lot of problems. So this will become easy how to apply this. Okay, so first of all, they are asking, so this phenol is undergoing bromination. It is an electrophilic substitution reaction. So what kind of product you will get? First identify what type of guy he is. Hydroxyl. See, first we will solve the inductive effect, whether it is a plus I group or a minus I group. So this is the carbon of interest. Here there is a carbon. This is okay. So the first atom is the oxygen, which is more electronegative. So it is a plus I group. Okay, sorry, minus I group. Okay, then we have to solve the resonance. He is having lone pairs on his head. He is a rich guy. So plus R effects. Okay, solved. Okay, then we will see this one. Okay, we will see this one. So what happens? He's a rich guy, oxygen, so plus R, and he is electronegative. So more electronegative, minus I. Okay, then first atom, nitrogen. This is the carbon of interest. Carbon is attached to a nitrogen, so minus I. So he is having electrons, so he is a rich man, so plus R. So he is also having the tendency to give, because he is more electronegative, but not as electronegative as halogen. So who is he? Chlorine is very much electronegative, minus I, but he has lone pairs, so plus R. Okay, then aldehyde. The full form of aldehyde is the carbonyl attached to attached to the carbon of interest. This is the carbon of interest. Okay, he is having unsaturation. So what is that? So minus R, then carbonyl. So you have to see this entire unit, not only the carbon. Though the first atom is a carbon, we have to see whom he is attached. He is attached to a double bond O, which means CO CO like that, which makes the carbon very much electronegative. So minus I. Okay, so here what is that? So full form you write carbonyl OH. Okay, so this is the carbon of interest. This is the carbon of, I have written it separately. So first atom is carbon, but he is attached to what? A double bond O and another O, which makes it very much electronegative, minus I. And what kind of, he is having unsaturation, he is unsaturated, so it is minus R. Okay, so here comes your methyl group. Methyl is what? It is a alkyl. It is alkyl group. So plus I effect. He is not having what to say, lone pairs. He cannot undergo resonance, but he can undergo one more effect. He can give one more effect. What is that? Hyperconjugation. This is plus I, and he can give he can donate electrons by hyperconjugation, because he has, if this is the carbon of interest, if this is the carbon of interest, this is the alpha carbon, he has 3 alpha hydrogen, so 3 no bond resonance are possible, 3 non bond resonance. So what is that? So see, each hydrogen can dissociate like this, and the minus charge can undergo resonance. Okay, so like this, all these hydrogens can undergo hyperconjugation. So 3 no bond resonance structures are possible. Okay, so he cannot participate like plus R or minus R, but he can give hyperconjugation. That makes it electron rich. Okay, students, so now hope you got enough training in this. So let's solve the problem, what kind of product you will get. Okay, so in that previous video itself, I have drawn the resonance structure, and I told you, if the functional group, if this is the functional group, okay, this is the guest, okay, the functional group, if it undergoes resonance, if it is an electron withdrawing group or a donating group, the meta position will not get affected. Okay, the meta position will not get affected. That point you have to remember. See here, minus I effect and plus R effect both are there. Okay, so which is, but they both are in opposite direction. One is electron withdrawing and another one is electron donating. Plus refers to electron donating. So here what you have to rule, apply the rule resonance, hyperconjugation, inductive effect. Here there is no hyperconjugation, resonance and inductive. So only this is going to dominate. This is going to dominate. So your hydroxyl is going to give electrons to this benzene. Will give electrons to this benzene. Okay, and due to the resonance, all your meta position, all your ortho position and para position is going to get enriched with electrons. So how does it undergo? So for your learning, I am going to draw once again, okay, for an electron donating group and a withdrawing group. He is a very rich man, okay, he is going to give electrons. So this will give electrons, make the ortho and meta position enriched with electrons, okay, enriched with electrons. So here, this is what? Minus charge here, so here, okay, so one ortho position is going to get electrons. So here so like this way, if you closely analyze, only the ortho, here the ortho position, the para position and the ortho position are getting the electron density, and not your para position, not your meta position is unaffected. Okay, it is not losing electron density or not gaining electron density. He is such a rich guy, which makes the ortho and para position electron rich. What is the product you are going to get? All the 3 products, but it will happen only in the case of hydroxyl and and a amino group. It is as such, it will make the benzene, okay, electron rich. It will give electrons abundantly and make all the three sides electron denser in electrons, and you will get a tribromo product. Okay, this happens only in the case of hydroxyl, phenol and methoxyanisole and your aniline. Okay, so they are very much electron rich. Okay, they will supply electrons so abundantly. It is an ortho para directing group, but the thing is all the positions will get substituted. See here, it is also an electron donating group through its plus I effect and hyperconjugation. So it is an ortho para directing group. It is an ortho para directing group. But what you will get is the difference between this and this is either you will get the para product plus the ortho product. Can you see the difference? Can you see the difference? You will get this plus this, orthobrominated and parabrominated. But here the tribromo derivative, due to what? Due to the electron rich hydroxyl group. Here there is no lone pair, no? That is why you were getting ortho and para. This is also ortho and para directing group, and this is also ortho and para, but it made the benzene ring very rich, so you will get the tribromo product. That is a peculiarity. Okay, so here there is an they are oppositively charged, they oppose each other, so which is going to dominate? The plus R. So it is going to supply electrons, and here it is more effective than. So when people ask, when you compare between the phenol group, okay, and your anisole, which is more reactive? See here, there is to the oxygen, hydrogen is attached. Hydrogen is a neutral. It will neither give electrons nor donate electrons. Here a CH3 group is there. It is going to give electrons, right? It is having plus I inductive effect, so it is going to give electrons. So when people have money, and when people is surrounded by people who motivates them to donate, they will donate more electrons, right? So this will push electrons, okay, and in turn this will give more electrons. So which is more reactive? This is more reactive. Okay, so when compared to this one, oxygen is attached to a carbonyl group. Oxygen is attached to a carbonyl group. What kind of guy it is? He is an electron withdrawing. He is electron donating, he is electron withdrawing. So what he will do? Don't give money here, give money to me, give electrons to me, don't give all your electrons to the benzene ring. There is a competition between the carbonyl and the benzene ring. Who is going to win? He is going to win. He will pull all because he has more tendency to withdraw. Okay, so this makes less reactive. Okay, in fact this is the least reactive than even your phenol. Okay, so we will discuss more about that. Okay, so here also what kind of product you are going to get? It is still the methyl group is promoting the oxygen to donate electrons. Here also tribromo product. See here the opposite signs which is going to dominate, plus 4 plus R effect. So you are going to get the tribromo product here also. Here chlorine it is a peculiar thing. He has 3 lone pairs, but he don't have the tendency to give because of the greater electronegativity. Okay, he will not lose electrons. So but still the plus R is going to dominate. It is least reactive than benzene, but it is an ortho para directing group. You will get a smaller amount of it. You will get bromo, either this plus this, not the tribromo. Ortho and para, you will get both. Okay, and then your aldehyde, your benzaldehyde, what kind of so minus R, both are electron withdrawing. both are in the same direction. Okay, so it is going to withdraw. So it is what? It is a meta directing. It is a why it is meta directing? So when you pull electrons, so what is going to happen? See, I am going to write once again for you. So this is a electron withdrawing group. It is going to withdraw electrons. So when I write the resonance structure, you can find that the ortho has become electron deficient. The ortho position has lost its electrons. See the charge on the ortho and para position. They have become almost electron density have decreased. Plus charge says that there is no electron density. But see, the meta position in the pair, in this ortho position, this para position, and this ortho position are lost their electron density, no electron density, but still the meta position is unaffected. But here what we are going to do? We are going to do a bromination, and an electrophile is going to come which needs electron density. So there is no electron density in ortho, both the ortho and para, there is no electron density. So where it will come and sit? It will need some electron. So meta is unaffected. So that place is okay. So it needs some electron density, where due to this effect both the ortho and the para position has lost their electrons. So the bromine come and sit in this meta position. So it is a meta directing group. So here acid group, so both are electron withdrawing. So here also you will get what product? You will get the meta product. Okay, so this is a meta directing group. So this is how you have to find it. See, both are negative sign. If they are opposite sign, you have to pay interest to give importance to the resonance. So that is going to dominate. So this is a very crucial part. Okay, this is very, very important, students, which I am going to discuss now. See what kind of product? Same bromination only. See, look at this position. If you write the molecular formula, see, this is also an amide, this is also an amide. C double bond O NH, this C double bond O NH2. See, they differ. Students, please don't confuse yourself. Watch me carefully. Here, look at this is the carbon of interest. So look at the first atom. This is nitrogen. So we can assign, this is nitrogen, so minus I effect. He is a lone pair of electrons, so it is plus R. Okay, so here this is carbon of interest. So here this is what? Carbonyl. Unsaturation is there, so minus R, and C double bond O together we have to take, so it is what? Minus I. So make clear, difference clear. So what happens? What product you will get? Unlike your aniline, in aniline what you got? You got tribromo product. But here you are going to get either ortho and then your para, provided your para will be major because of steric hindrance. This will be major. This is minor and major. Why minor, major, students? See, they have steric hindrance. They don't want to be near to near. There is some steric hindrance. Here it is free. Okay, so comparatively both have the same electron density, but para is more comfortable to occupy. Okay, simple logic. So here what happened? This is a meta directing group. So you analyze and you write the product. That's all. This is a meta directing group and this is a para directing group. Okay, so why you did not get the tribromo product here? In aniline you got a tribromo product, right? But here what happens? There is a competition. There is a competition arising between this carbonyl and benzene. See, this lone pair, if this acyl is not there, it will come to the benzene ring. But here he is an electron withdrawing. He is competing with the benzene. Give me electrons. Like that, he is also pulling electrons. So what will happen? Nitrogen cannot give all the electrons to So the delocalization takes place like this. So nitrogen cannot give all the electrons. Before there was no competition. Nitrogen can supply electron alone purely to benzene ring, but here now he part of the lone pair he is supplying to the carbonyl and part of the electrons only coming to the benzene ring. So no abundance of electrons. So you are getting only single brominated, monobrominated. Here if you write the molecular formula, both are same. See, this is also an ester, this is also an ester if you write the molecular formula. But here, see, use the trick carefully. This is the carbon of interest. So, this is oxygen. Oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So, minus I. He is having lone pair. So, plus R. Okay. So, here, what is going to happen? Same story. Okay. Unlike phenol, here an acyl group is attached. So there is a competition. So you will get a monobrominated product, both ortho and para. So you will get orthobrominated as the minor product. This is what minor, and the para-brominated will be the major due to the steric reasons. And here this is carbon of interest. And here unsaturation is there, so minus R, and carbonyl is attached to 3 oxygen. Double bond also we have to consider 3 oxygen, so it is minus I. Both are negative sign, so it is a meta directing group. See the difference, students? So you should not confuse. You follow stepwise rules. Okay, be patient, be calm, do this. So got it? Same molecular formula only. And one more thing, see, this is what toluene, this is ethyl substituted benzene, this is isopropyl substituted benzene, this is tertiary butyl substituted benzene. Which is more reactive towards electrophilic substitution? And one more question I'm going to tell you. So this is for test yourself question. In next video I will post the answer because it is taking a lot of time, no? So I will post the answer in the next video. Okay, so please remember, while following this rule, for solving these kind of questions, follow this rule. Okay, and one more question, how to prepare this? Aniline will give you tribromo product, but I want this. Okay, these 2 questions, please solve and post your answers. Okay, thanks for watching, and please, if you are new to this channel, please subscribe a video and share to your friends. Thank you.